I'm going to try this another time, or a second time anyway. Apparently, the first time I was sideways and there was some activity going on in the background. And if you were on the first live, you'll know what I mean. And this time, at least there's just going to be voices in the background. And my daughter is going to be on a Zoom call with her voice teacher. So you may hear some beautiful singing in the background. So that'll be really nice. But what I came on here today to talk to you about was all the people out there in the world right now who are doing things wrong. They're doing things against the advice of experts, definitely against our advice, and they are just doing it all wrong. And we know we're right because we're doing things the right way, and they should do things our way, right? So I see so much judgment out there. Arguments with people are having arguments with each other, and they're figuratively and quite often literally kicking and stomping and screaming at each other because they're just so mad at other people for doing things the wrong way. All that judgment does is cause us pain. When you're in judgment of others because you're thinking they're doing it wrong, that thought absolutely is just not useful to you, right? You may have really good, solid, justifiable reasons for your judgment and how they should be doing things, but there's absolutely no upside for thinking that way. It just makes you feel terrible inside, right? And no matter how right you are, these thoughts are absolutely not serving you. So having a good reason for making yourself feel terrible just simply makes you feel terrible. So when you're, busy thinking, how could they? And they're so stupid, and those dumb people, they don't know what they're doing. You, the one who's doing the judging, feels miserable and powerless, right? And judging and controlling the world does not empower you at all. You're the one with all the knowledge and wisdom on how to do the right thing, and yet you're the one ending up feeling powerful. So let's explore why we're judging. So let's take our current circumstance of coronavirus. People are out there in the world doing things like simply wandering around the store because they have nothing better to do and they're bored, okay? I saw a very long thread on Facebook today with people arguing with each other and debating about what is essential right now, and is it essential to do home improvement projects, and can you even buy a gallon of paint while you're out buying groceries at Meijer, and some people were adamantly opposed. You should not be doing any home improvement projects. You should be sitting home doing nothing. And everyone had an opinion, and everyone was intent on proving their opinion. So why are they so passionate? It's because of fear. They're feeling fear. People are afraid right now. They're afraid of the virus. They're afraid of how it will affect their family and their finances and their jobs and their health and their family's health and the healthcare system and the whole world, right? Everybody's afraid of everything going on. So there's a lot of fear going on right out there right now, and it is so much easier to feel to feel anger rather than to feel fear. So how can you feel better? And the answer to that, my friends, is compassion. It's as simple and as complicated as thinking thoughts that cause you to feel compassion. Do you hear that? Isn't that beautiful? Oh. I'll let you hear that for a second. It's beautiful. Judgment is the opposite of compassion. Compassion is love. And if we can choose love and we can drop all the judgment, we can just simply feel love. Feel love. So here's the thing. Just because you may have a justifiable, intelligent, and fact-based reason for judging other people, it doesn't mean you should. You have to be willing to put all those reasons down and set them aside and just simply feel the love. So when I find myself in judgment of others, I And I often do, because I'm a human and I have a human brain and I feel judgment and I have a lot of opinions about things. But when I catch myself doing that, I stop and I ask myself, what if I just simply feel love? I love listening to her sing. Okay, so feel love, even if the other people are doing it differently and saying it differently and believing different things than I do. I think thoughts that will bring me love and compassion and empathy every time. I've got a dog running around. I've got beautiful singing in the background. This is a beautiful day here at home. So now you feel free to go ahead and talk to people and tell people how you think they should be doing things and explain your reasons why. And then when they don't listen, because they won't, it's okay. You can still find a way to love them. Because the whole reason you want them to stop, and in many cases, there's a whole trend right now on adult children telling parents to stay home. And the parents are refusing. They want to go out and do their shopping and do their thing and be independent. So you can simply put the judgment aside. You can share your concerns and then just love them anyway. Because when you have all those angry thoughts and you're upset and you're arguing with the things that they're doing, which is just arguing the reality, it's painful for you. You just want to feel love for your own sake, right? And it applies to all our relationships, with our spouses, our partners, our kids, our coworkers, our boss. Just, we need to let the people be the people, no matter how they're doing it. So my advice, choose love, you guys. This right now is our time, and step up and step out of the judgment zone. When you do find yourself in judgment of others, please don't beat yourself up, okay? Just recognize it, forgive yourself for being human, and choose loving thoughts. Now is the perfect time to practice feeling love and compassion, because there's so much going on in the world today. People are having some very painful thoughts that are causing them very painful emotions, which is causing them to lash out angrily or hide or what, all the different things. So let's just choose compassion and love. Compassion and love for others, and absolutely compassion and love for yourself. So, thanks for watching Take 2, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.